Well, hi everyone, it's David again. Here we are at the bench. What I'd like to show you today is an unboxing. I don't think I've done one of these on the channel yet, so I thought, well, I've just got hold of a brand new kit which I've been waiting for a couple of months. So I thought you guys might appreciate having a look at it, because I'm sure many of you have seen this on pre-order for, I'll say, for the last 8-10 weeks. I think it's been. I think it was announced a while back as well, and many of you may be thinking of getting hold of it. So let's have a look what's in the box. Now, the one I'm talking about is this guy. I saw this on many of the usual kit sites. Got to be a couple of months ago, I reckon, or thereabouts, and instantly, yes, absolutely must have one of those, because I was thinking about something very similar to this. I was looking for a tuk-tuk model for a diorama. Then I saw this. I know this is not a tuk-tuk technically, but it's sort of in the same ballpark. So I was very, very keen to get hold of this guy when it became available. As I say, this one's from Gecko Models. It's at 1/35 scale, which is very, very nice, which is what I wanted because I have lots and lots of figures. It says it's the motorized tricycle, Saigon 60s and 70s. It's two kits in one box, which is very interesting, and you also do get a figure and some accessories across the top, which is quite nice. Let me just show you the edges of the box, which I think is usual for these kinds of videos. So I'm pretty new to doing unboxing. So I think that's protocol, isn't it, to show all edges, just so you can see exactly what the box looks like. Right, so let's have a look at the actual kit itself. If I can get this guy out of the box, because it's very, very tight. Do bear with me while I try and extract this cover. Does Gecko go for these like clamshell boxes, don't they? With a cover. Ah, there we go. Right, so let me put that there. So it just reminds you what we're talking about. So these clamshell boxes, they really like. Okay, right. So see what we'll do is we'll get all of the sprues out, and also the instructions, and I think there's a bit of photo etch as well. Right, so let's put on the floor behind me, so it's out of the way. Okay, well, that is certainly a pile of sprues. So let me fish out the decals. Let's have a look at those. First. Let's see what we get. So that's the decal sheet. It looks very sharp. Very nice indeed. You also get some a bit of photo etch as well. Let me make sure the camera can pick that without it glaring all over the place. That's the photo etch. Looks very, very clean as well. So let's put these back in their packet. Don't want to ruin the decals. So put those aside for a second. Let's have a look at the instruction manual itself. Lots of information about the Lambro. Is a three-wheel cargo vehicle based on the famous Lambretta scooter, introduced in 1949. Afterwards, Lambro continued to produce in India under the name of the Scooter India Limited, using Lambretta scooter's original parts. So there you go. So let's have a look at what these actually look like. That's the sprue parts list. Okay, so they've gone for this sort of exploded view. I see a lot of this with a lot of modern kits. This kind of exploded view for the actual instructions themselves. Very simple to put together, I think. This guy, not a massive number of parts. Let me try that again, as I folded it the wrong way around. There we go. Let me just have a quick flick through. Really like the side detail on these parts as well. That's very nice. We'll have a look at that actually on the parts themselves and see if the image lives up to the actual casting or the actual injection molding. But it looks pretty straightforward. Yeah, there's the figure and the accessories which you get, which is a nice addition. and then we get into the painting. The painting options, which is very nice. I'll probably go with my own, I think, in the end. Not really decided. Excuse me. And that's the other option 2 paint option, which could be quite nice if you did want to actually build this as it is out of the box. I got a few plans for modifying mine. As I say, I'm doing another one of my dioramas, probably another post-apocalyptic, probably. So I'll be probably modifying that massively, but we'll see how that sort of develops. Right, so let's have a look at a few sprues. What I want to do is find the figure, because I'm a bit of a figure guy. So let's see what the figure actually looks like. Let me show that on camera first before I ever have a look myself. The detail's not bad. So I'm not looking at this face under magnification yet, but it looks like he's got an expression. He's smiling at me, which is quite nice. There is some flashing, absolutely, but nothing outrageous. I've certainly seen worse than this. But the detail's very good. I think that'll go together. That'll go together very nicely indeed. It needs some modifications, I think, but we'll see how we go. I might end up changing the head, which I tend to do a lot with my figures, but we'll sort of see how that goes. You also get some, I say those accessories. I think they're sacks of some description, but you get a few of those. And but again, I'll be adding lots and lots of extras to my diorama. Some clear pieces, of course, you certainly get all that, and of course it's in effect doubling up, because you do get two kits in one. But I did want to find the part that has the actual logo on it, which I think I have found there it is. So let me put all that aside a second. Let me find a knife. Let's not cut the instructions. That would be a disaster, wouldn't it? So let's get this guy. Let's get this guy open. I just want to have a look at what actually. That looks fantastic. That looks really sharp. I'm going to show you that on camera. That looks brilliant. That's going to paint up fantastically well. I've been practicing how to do relief painting on a few engines, because obviously they tend to be embossed with the manufacturer's logo or their name. Really hard to paint those, so I'm trying to sort of figure out how to do that. So what I've learned could be handy for that as well. So while we've got this sprue out, let's have a look at this in a bit more detail. And this is very clean. The injection molding is very good indeed. I can't see any flashing on this particular sprue at all. Let's get the accessories one out, because these are all the grates, and I think this is the stuff that goes on the top of the actual vehicle itself. Again, let me show you that. That's really clean. No flashing there. No flashing there at all, which is really nice. Yep, they've done a very good job of that. The detail should be amazing when this is put together. So I'm very much looking forward to doing that. So I did the clear parts. Let's have a look at this guy. This has the engine details on it, and I am a little bit of a bit of an engine. I don't know. I really like putting details on engines, so I'm always very interested to see what they've done with the details, with suspension, engines, that kind of. It's really suspension. I don't think there's engine here at all. But what I did notice, the detail on things like the wheel hubs, for instance. If you can make that out, these are really sharp, very nice indeed. Taking their time to really look at the details for this vehicle. As I say, it's vintage from the 60s and the 70s, but that looks very nice. The springs are there. They're right down to very small parts indeed. I mean, part 17. No idea what that's going to be, but I'm going to need my 10 times magnification to see that, and my micro tweezers, I dare say. But that is a clear candidate for pinging off into oblivion. So must take very, very good care when I come to anything on was it sprue B, because they are very, very small parts. But again, fantastic piece of casting. A lot of Gecko, I think, have a reputation. I think they do extremely good castings. Yeah, very, very happy with. Let's not drop it. Very happy with all of that. So that is the new kit from Gecko Models. It's the Saigon Shuttle motor, tricycle depot, and take a break driver. Wow, that's a mouthful. See, two kits in one. So the detailed instructions are very, very good. 1/35 scale, which obviously lends itself to massive amounts of potential dioramas and other accessories. I've lots and lots in my stash which I could use to augment this. I've been thinking about also, I think was there a new set out from Tamiya? I think it was a set of, now was it Tamiya? Not sure who it was. A set of tourists, which again 1/35 scale, I believe. 1/24. I think the 1/35 from it might be a mini art. Must double check that. But I thought when I saw that and this together, I thought great, because I need some obviously extra figures, and some touristy type people would be ideal for my diorama. So that's the new one from Gecko Models. Very clean on sprues, great instructions. The decals are very, very sharp as well. So if you're thinking about picking one of these up, I think you won't be disappointed. So, and until the next time, keep on modelling.